Okay, folks, I don't know if I've already done this one in a previous demo. It looks similar but different. I don't know, but I'm going to make something of it. I don't know why I haven't remembered clearly if I've actually done this one. I do think. Going to leave it on 100. Feeling hot, folks. Okay, let's see what this is. It is a bridal magazine, and we're interested in this picture here. I do think the other one didn't have all this writing on it, so this is like a part of a title page. We're just going to take a picture of that. But I'm really missing my partner Luigi. And when I think of marriage and brides, I think of me and my partner when we get married. I've always wanted to be married. I've never fancied myself a singleton. I never desired to live an asexual life because I felt so alienated by my lack of a sexual partner, and my body just feels out of whack because I'm not using it. So I really feel lonely and alienated by my life, and I'm really missing my Luigi, my partner. I just need to get in touch with him. It's really lonely without him. Loneliness kills like the equivalent of 15 cigarettes a day, so it's not a very healthy kind of existence either, to live alone, especially when it's driving the horrible thing called loneliness. It's not healthy, folks. It's extremely unhealthy to be lonely and to not have a sexual relationship when your body is crying out for one. The only thing is now I've gone through the change of life. I'm now post-menopausal, so I missed the best years of my life, which I'm really regretting, folks. I feel like I just want to get back what I lost, and I just don't feel like I just can't be contented with what I've got, even though people have throughout the years have told me to be contented. You got to be complete when you're single before you can be complete when you're married. Really, that's bullshit. That's the kind of shit that made me do stupid decisions. To think that I wasn't good enough to get married, and that's how it felt. And that's come up looking really interesting. I'm going to take a section out of this and maybe enlarge it. But basically, I just feel like life has ripped me off. Like I've just been ripped off by the people who made me feel bad about myself were people from school and church. I call them the schoolies and the churchies. And they really mucked things up for me. They really fucked it up, and they just don't have any idea just how much pain they caused. Like the schoolies teased and bullied me mercilessly, constantly, day in, day out. The people at church, on the other hand, yes, I had teasing and bullying issues with some of those as well, but the worst thing was being treated like you're a piece of shit, like you're a socio-economic pain in the ass, treated like you don't matter, even though we were supposed to learn that God loves everyone, that God loves us the way we are. We were meant to be taught that way, but it didn't work that way. I felt like I was some of the people were just so fucking snooty and up themselves. A lot of them were rich people, And incidentally, speaking of money and riches, I didn't buy this myself. I can't afford this kind of label, so you see me wearing this, don't assume I bought it. I'm not one of those snobby rich people. I got this off the side of the road. I found this jacket off the side of the road or footpath in a plastic bag. No, it wasn't a plastic bag. It was a it was in a paper bag. Whatever bag it was waste. And this is what rich people are good at. And a lot of the people from church were rich. You know, they should know better. You know, they've got privilege. You know, they've got money. Why do they have to put me down as much as I was already lowly? I didn't have the kind of lifestyle these bitches had, you know, as well as feeling good about themselves and not feeling insecure like I was. They don't have any fucking worries. You know, to them, everything is on a fucking dumb platter. And a person like myself just didn't fit in. They're just so fucking snooty. So when Luigi came along, I kept running into him back in 1992. I felt like I wasn't good enough for him, that maybe he had a girlfriend or a relationship of some descript. So I really hated myself even more. It was hard enough dealing with self-hatred on my own, but when it was combined with the teasing, the bullying from school, and the subtle mistreatment of the people from church, well, it just fucked me up. So now I'm single and lonely. I believed those bitches, folks. I believed them. I actually believed them. I thought they were right. That I wasn't good enough for a relationship. That I wasn't good enough to have sex. That I was worthy of being dumped on the side, like this jacket, you could say. You know, like, what can I say? Like I didn't know my own value, folks. So, folks, if you find yourself in a situation like I have, you know, don't believe the bitches. Don't believe them, folks. Believe in yourself. I really needed to believe in myself because no one else was going to believe in me. And I still feel like they hate me. I've been to church a few times from time to time, and I still feel that searing sense of not being welcome. I don't go to church anymore. I don't want to go. I don't feel like it. I'm not interested in being treated like a piece of shit anymore. Just because I'm obsessed with photocopiers, right? They didn't understand it. Luigi did. But I thought Luigi was better for someone else. And I also felt envious of what he had. So I had a really hard time, and this hard time at school and at church or fellowship really fucked me up. I don't know what to do to get back to Luigi except to try and get on the 6 o'clock news, to try and get Channel 9 to show some clemency so that I can get back at least some of what I've lost. You know, I've lost the lot. I'm still a virgin, folks. At least I'm still a virgin. I haven't given myself to some fuckwit. I've been sexually abused in the meanwhile. So I got sexually abused, folks, on many occasions. And that's come up looking really quite a treat. I do wonder if I'm going to do a switcheroo, but basically if I was with Luigi, there wouldn't have been so much sexual abuse. So the church people made me, in effect, contributed towards me becoming sexually abused on many occasions in my so-called dumb, I call them dumb, they are, in these relationships, these dumb relationships that I had instead of Luigi. And they're stupid people. I hate them all, every one of them. And that's come up looking really quite interesting. I think we can now call this demo quits.